Well, the Bible was never meant to be taken literally, but deeply. If you've ever opened the Bible and felt inspired one moment, yet uneasy or confused the next, there is nothing wrong with you. Many thoughtful people carry this experience quietly. They don't reject Scripture, they don't abandon faith, they simply stop engaging in the same way they once did, often without a clear explanation for why. Somewhere along the way, reading the Bible began to feel heavy rather than illuminating, and many assume the problem is with them. What if it isn't? For generations, people have been taught that reading the Bible correctly means reading it literally. The stories are assumed to be historical accounts. The teachings are treated as instructions to follow or beliefs to accept. And when this literal approach conflicts with lived experience, people often turn that tension inward. They think, I must not have enough faith, or I don't understand this the way I should. Yet confusion is not a failure of faith. Often, it is a sign that a deeper way of seeing is trying to emerge. Here's the insight that changes everything. The Bible was never written as a literal record meant to be believed word for word. It was written as a symbolic language, a way of describing the inner life using story, image, and metaphor. Scripture is not primarily about what happened long ago. It is about what happens within human consciousness, again and again. Ancient writers did not have the language of psychology or neuroscience, so they used stories. They spoke of places, journeys, conflicts, and transformations to describe inner states of being. Egypt represents bondage, not just physical captivity, but the inner experience of limitation and fear. The wilderness represents transition, uncertainty, and the shedding of old identity. The Promised Land represents awakening a state of inner freedom and clarity. These are not destinations on a map. They are movements of consciousness. The Bible speaks in symbols because symbols reach places logic cannot. They bypass argument and speak directly to understanding. When read this way, Scripture stops contradicting experience and begins illuminating it. So why was this way of seeing lost?